Today I want to help you solving one problem. It's more common to women after a gravidence than to men, but it happens to both genders. So this problem is that if you touch in the center of your belly, from the sternum till the belly button, if you try to press and you feel like a little bulge or a big bulge, that means that you have a diastasis of your rectus abdominis. Oh wow, I'm using difficult terms. It's nothing else than a weakened part of the white line between your two groups of muscles, which is the rectus abdominis, the six-pack muscles. And that happens usually because there is a weak muscle, which usually is the abdominal, the transverse abdominis. So it's the muscle in charge of opening and closing this part. And I'm going to show you how to solve it. It's not going to necessarily solve the problem in a way that it closes the hole and we put the bulge back. It may be, it may do it, it may not. You can try. If you need to have a surgery, just go for a surgery. Otherwise, you can try this, and it won't harm doing it before and after the surgery. Of course, not immediately after the surgery, after you recover from a surgery. Doing this will prevent another weakening on this area. Will work out your core muscles anyway. So it's something that you should put into your daily routine. Okay, you ready? Let's go on the floor. And here we are on the floor again. I'm sorry, I have no room to make anything better than this, but I hope you will understand. So, first thing, we need to lay on the floor in this position here. And if you can do it, you can also put your hands below your head, just with your fingers, like this, touching the back of your head, and try to, for the whole duration of this exercise, try to touch with your elbows on the floor. Okay? Now I'm not going to do it because I need to show you something. This will not help the problem with the diastasis, but may help with stretching your pectorals and solving other issues. So if you can do it, do it. If you can't, just try. If it's too difficult, just don't do it, but maybe eventually slowly try to improve this as well, okay? This is just a bonus though. So I'm not going to keep my hands just underneath my head because I need to show you. You will notice that there is an arch here, so I can put my hands underneath my back in the lumbar area. So now the purpose of this first of 3 exercises is exactly to flatten this. So now you see I'm tilting my hips from this to this, like this, and here it's flat. We need to make sure that the whole column is touching the floor, and we stay like this for 5-10 seconds, and then we relax and go back to the neutral position, and then we repeat it 5-10 seconds and we go back up. Okay, this should be done for 50 times. If you cannot do it for 50 times, just do as many as you can and try to aim to 50. Second exercise, keeping this position. In this case, you need to already flatten your whole back on the floor and just straight one leg like this, without touching the floor. Okay, and making sure that your back is always constantly flat on the floor, including the lumbar area. Then return and repeat with the other leg. These 2 movements, so 1 and 2, they count as 1 repetition. Okay, you need to do 50. And then the most difficult part, once you are done with doing 50 repetitions with this, again, if you cannot do 50, just do as many as you can. But try to aim, every time you do it, try to do more, up to 50. And if you can do more than 50, just go for it. Now the most difficult of all, which is like folding one leg like this and extending the other leg like this, and in the meantime keeping your back completely on the floor.
and then switching. Okay, no touch. This one doesn't touch at all. These two movements again count as one. So 1, and you need to do 50. Once you are done, you have done 50, this is really difficult. It's very difficult that you will be able to do 50 at the beginning, but eventually you will. So once you have done, you return in this position, just keeping always your back completely flattened. And by keeping your back flattened, just return slowly like this, forcing to keep your back down till you touch the floor, and then you're done.
Okay, this is all. I hope you will benefit from this. This is an exercise that you should do ideally every day from today till the end of your days.